Today I have a bifold tutorial for you guys, which was highly requested. So it's going to have a billfold, 4 card pockets, an ID, and 2 hidden pockets. So let's get started. The supplies you'll need are 3 rolls of tape, a roll of clear tape, a pair of scissors, X-Acto knife, ID plastic, and a ruler. First, cut 4 pieces of tape that are 8.5 inches each in your trim color, and then take one of the strips and overlap it on the second strip just by a little bit, and then cut at the 3 1/8 inch mark. Once you've done that, you want to save that strip of tape for later and flip the whole thing around so that sticky side is facing upwards, and then cover it with some clear tape. For your second strip of clear tape, you want to overlap it just by a little bit, and then you're going to trim off the excess sticky on the top there and use that stickiness to cover the seam in the center. So if you don't know how to clear tape, then you should watch my clear taping tutorial. I'll link it in the description bar. With the remaining 2 strips, you're going to do the same thing, except it's going to be 3 1/4 inches tall instead of 3 1/8. And again, you want to save that piece. Next, flip your panel over so that stickiness is facing upwards and cover that stickiness with your main color. I like to leave around 1/4 of an inch on the bottom and then 1/2 of an inch on the other sides. So just trim the last part down if you need to use 3 strips, which you probably will. Then you're going to cut the boxes around the edges and just set that aside for later. You should also save this extra piece for later. To make the hidden pockets, you're going to cut 2 pieces of tape that are 7.5 inches long each, and do the same with your clear tape. Then taking your second strip, you're going to overlap it onto the first strip by 1/4 of an inch, and then for your clear tape, you're going to overlap it so that it is 3 1/8 inches tall, and then flip both sheets around and put it sticky on sticky and line it up at the bottom. Then you're going to find the center of your panel, which is supposed to be 3 3/4 inches, and cut so that you have 2 hidden pockets. And now you're going to attach it onto your panel. Make sure the sticky part is on the top and then fold it over and onto the bill. Now cut a 3 1/2 inch piece of tape and flip open both your hiddens and place it in the center. And then you're going to flip it onto the billfold, cut 2 slits, and fold over that remaining sticky. If you're going for a cleaner look, then just take your ruler, place it against your trims, and trim it down so that it is all straight and even. Now to make the card pockets, cut 4 pieces of tape that are 3 3/4 inches long in your card pocket color, then flip over one of your strips so that the sticky is facing upwards and cover it with some clear tape. And you're going to do that for the rest of your card pockets. It's time to put trim on your card pockets, so cut a piece of tape that is 4 inches long and cut it into 4ths the long way. Then take one of your 4th strips and one of your card pockets and put a 1/4 of an inch trim on the top there and fold over the remaining sticky, and you're going to trim 3 out of 4 of your card pockets. Once you've done that, you still should have one of your strips on your cutting mat, so you're just going to set that aside for later. Now take the long strip we saved earlier from making the billfold, and you're going to set it on your cutting mat and just cut so that it's the same length as 2 of your card pockets. Now take your panel and place one of the strips on the bottom of your card pocket, half on, half off, and leave around 1/2 of an inch space on the top so that your cards won't stick over, and just place that down, and do the same for your second card pocket. For the third one, just place some clear tape at the very bottom, and yeah. Oh, and make sure to cover the bottom of the card pockets with some clear tape. Next, cut 2 pieces of tape that are 3 3/4 inches in your trim and card pocket color and cut both strips into half so that you have 4 strips. Then take your ID and the strip we saved earlier and put trim on the shorter side of your ID plastic. And it's just going to be 1/4 of an inch trim. And then you're going to trim it down and fold over the remaining sticky. Then you're going to take one of your trim colored strips and your final card pocket, and you're going to put a 1/4 of an inch trim on the top part of your ID, and make sure the other trimmed part is facing the left side, and then you're going to fold over that adhesive so that it's also wrapping around the ID or the card pocket. Now flip open the ID and fold down that adhesive so it forms a triangle. Take your inner panel and then one of your half strips of your card pocket color, and you're going to use this strip to attach your ID onto your other hidden, and you're going to just line up the ID part at the bottom and then use this piece of tape to cover up or attach the card pocket. Make sure you also cover the bottom of the card pocket with some clear. Take the long pattern strip we saved earlier and cut 2 pieces of 3.5 inch tape from that. The remaining strip we won't be needing today. Now we're just going to seal off the hidden card pocket, so just take your strip and put a little more than a 1/4 of an inch trim on the right side of your left hidden, then cut a slit and fold over that remaining sticky. Then do the same on the left side of your right hidden. This side is a little trickier though because you have that ID which is in the way, so just take a pair of scissors and just cut a slit there and then continue sticking that down. Then flip open your ID just like you did earlier, cut a slit and fold over that remaining sticky onto the back of your hidden pocket. Now for assembling the whole entire wallet, just fold over the 1/4 of an inch trim on your other panel and take your inner panel and line it up with the bottom, cut 2 slits diagonally inwards, fold it up and then fold over the trim and tuck the little extra sticky onto the sides. Then take your strip we saved earlier, cover the bottom and fold up the sides. There is a lot of sticky, so you're just going to trim that down with your X-Acto knife and run it down smoothly. Make sure you don't press too hard because that will cut through multiple layers. Just kind of run it along lightly and do the same on the other side with the other card pockets. That's it. I hope you guys had fun making your own bifold wallet. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!